I wasn't going to do a video, but decided to anyway. Like to die stuff. I figure I'll do all the subjects a little bit anyway. This one's a real simple one. The simple question is, can you have a system where you give people the right to invest in their own judgment, their own welfare, in their own judgment, that protects against all accidents, unintended consequences, bad results. Let's just say bad outcomes. Okay, where the wrong person kills themselves and where the world is deprivated in some horrible way, or some horrible harm takes place because that person was allowed to humanely decide life is not worth it. It's too harsh, too unpleasant, too nasty. And I think the obvious answer is, of course they can. We can create systems that are almost fail-safe in the sense that we oblige people to reaffirm a belief they've had their whole life. They don't have some sort of debt. They don't have some sort of other circumstance that obliges them, like children or something. Or that they have made arrangements to take care of that obligation, have somebody else raise their kids, which people certainly should have a right to do that, at minimum. So as long as they make arrangements. So anyway, it's just about the obnoxiousness of this religious and whatever. I don't even know what these what do you call that when people insult the government? These mommy staters who think that the majority has it right and that they have a right to impose on the minority. They don't have just a right to act in their to invest in their own philosophy. They have a right to tell other people they don't have a right to invest in theirs. It's again this victim thing. They have a right to impose, to create victims of their oppression. There is no the first crime. That is the first crime. There's no crime in somebody affecting their own interests with their own judgment. Now, if they affect other people, like I said, you have a legitimate argument. But if no one's made a contract with other people, if they don't owe somebody something, then, yeah, you can't make the argument that they violated somebody else's rights to the ownership of their life. I mean, it's preposterous on its very face that anybody should own my life, that I'm here to play this game for them. How obnoxious can people possibly get? Well, they can get incredibly obnoxious, quite obviously. Their hypocrisy is so disgusting in this world. All these tears and whining and crying over the fetuses while they watch grown children, teenagers, die in other countries because they don't have 58 fucking cents. It's not laughable. It should be anger provoking that we even have civil conversation with these fucknuts, these assholes. We shouldn't just be rude to religious people. We should give them a taste of their own oppression, wherever possible. We should shove it in their face wherever possible. Tell them to go to fucking drop dead wherever possible. Tell them, well, whatever. Telling them things is rather pointless. We just shouldn't play with them. And should just make our argument, though. I mean, that's the part of it. It is so anger provoking that it's just so obnoxious that it's almost like, yeah, you just want to get it over with. Let's just get the fight over with, because this is too fucking stupid. I should not have to explain to some asshole how I am not their property. That civilization is just as much mine as it is theirs. That have just as much right to anesthesia as they have. I can use it for my purposes, you use it for your purposes. You don't have a right to tell me what I'm going to do with my destiny, what I have to see when I look at the world. I don't have to see God's lovely little polished fingernails. No, I can see it for what it is. Slop. And slop that you suckers, you idiots, have sticking out of every orifice of your body. Because you're slop eaters, you're pigs, you're morons, and you're idiots. I don't have to be one. It's not my obligation. not a rational obligation, certainly not an obligation that can be imposed on me. So whatever. But yeah, you create a living will. You have people verify that throughout their life. If they're afraid that they're going to go wacky and do something against their own interest, then let them take away their own rights. But they shouldn't be able to take away anybody else's. That's bull. Hey, big dog. Okay. Big dog. Big dog. Anyway. So, you know, it's just, they do this. It's just, you know, the wheel just starts moving crooked as soon as I see one. Anyway. Yes, nothing. It just evacuates the brain. Some sort of, whatever that is. Pheromone thing or something. I don't know. Visimone. Yeah, Visimone. I invented that. It's mine. I own it. Copyright, all that shit. Visimones. Anyway. Yeah, I think we're done. Yeah, so till later. Maybe I'll add a couple other subjects on this video. Maybe not. I don't know what I'll do with it. Yeah, I don't. It just doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter in so many ways. But I gotta do what I gotta do, and such. I write really bad songs. That's what I gotta do. Write some more really bad songs.